Peace, y'all. All right. So shine back with another one. Wish you inner peace and wholeness. You nothing but love. Okay. Thank you to my OG family. All right. And welcome if you are new, Soul Tribe. All right. I am Soulshine, your favorite spiritual healer, your favorite spiritual teacher, your favorite young elder, your favorite reader. Okay, all the above. As you okay, lightly hit the bell. All right. Today we have a dice roll for zodiac, alright, because I had just did the Virgo. I was feeling like doing some zodiac readings, alright, so we're going to get all the way through whenever we do. They're not going to be in order though, okay? Remember that just because I don't say a zodiac sign does not mean that this is not your read, okay? Now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead say my prayer. You can say a prayer for yourself as well. You know, do what you do. All right. Most High Divine Spirit and my spirit team, ask you to protect me as I read the energy. I do not claim energy that is not mine or invite chaos into my life via whatever's going on in the reading. All right. Ashe. Okay. So remember to only take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. Remember that messages are timeless. Okay. Pisces. Boy, that Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Make sure you can see it. There you go, Pisces. Gonna lie. Said I ain't gonna lie. I've been liking. Y'all, my tongue is like already. Y'all just noticed that? So, I don't know. Pisces, you could be a Pisces, alright? You don't have to be. It could be your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Check your chart. You could have predominantly Pisces. Whatever goes on for you. This could be relevant during a Pisces moon when the moon is either in Pisces or whether or not it's Pisces season, which is February to March. All right. Here's something about Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde has already ended. Alright, so for someone, this could be relevant to you during Mercury retrograde or something that you'll experience during Mercury retrograde. Okay. Alright, for Pisces. Blue, color blue. Favorite color could be blue. Throat chakra is definitely significant. Either what you're not saying, what you are saying. Okay. For Pisces collective. Okay. Okay, this card's loud. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. This came out in the last read. You may or may not resonate with the Virgo reading that I did for right before this one. Okay. Yeah, with that being so loud, yeah, definitely for you Pisces, there's some type of cycle, okay, that is coming to an end. All right, since the cycle's coming to an end, your past is going to no longer hold you back. Something in the past could have been holding you back. Could have been something emotional. Could have been something spiritual. Pisces is a sign that does represent spirituality and the internal world indefinitely, okay? You could have a septum piercing. I never thought about it, but this South Node is making me think about a septum piercing right now. For Pisces. Ooh. A win-win outcome is forecast for you. Okay. Whether it is in a matter of love or personal or relationship, okay, you got a win-win outcome, all right? It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Alright, for Pisces, let's clarify. Pisces, you are looking through and looking for something, okay? Or looking through whatever opportunity could be. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit. There goes that Virgo energy. And see, I shuffled my cards since the last time I did that Virgo reading, and I just shuffled again. All right. So it could be something happening during this Virgo season, all right, if that's relevant for you as of right now, okay? It's you could have been having a tough cycle obtaining, okay? Obtaining something, all right, Pisces. On your own at that, okay? You could have been having a hard time obtaining something on your own. Look at that, a win-win forecast. 6 of Wands. Don't let your past, the Hermit. It could be whether or not your past could be how you be within yourself, okay? Because there are times where being a hermit, being to yourself, can be more harmful than it is good for you, okay? But I do also preach that you should be able to spend time by yourself, know yourself, and be validated, and be full of yourself as well in a spiritual aspect, not necessarily an egoic aspect, okay? Also, Pisces, there's something that you learn from within that is allowing you not to stay back in the past version of who you were, okay? Clarifying this Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. As soon as it came out, the Tower. This is a big positive change, okay? There's a big positive change coming for you. Look at all that gold, okay? I just heard everything that glitters isn't gold, all right? That could have been the tough cycle of something that you had to learn, all right? And then going through that cycle, now you are approaching what is gold, okay? You've learned what is not gold, what is not for you, what will not assist you or is aligned with you, Pisces, okay? Or, what you want to do, or what your goal is, what you want to achieve, what you want to have. Clarifying the Hermit, Spirit. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is a long time coming. This is something that's been building up. A lot of the energy that I've been picking up on recently. It is about to be harvest season too. So it's about to be fall. Fall is harvest season. And the spiritual cycle of fall is the harvest season of different things that you've been working on, whether it's subconscious. Virgo, the last read I just did is definitely significant to you. Okay, so you should definitely go back and watch the video I did right before this one. Okay. Yeah. I see something growing. Roots, plants are significant. Something growing, something being even more rooted, even more sturdy, okay? Something with your hand, okay? You could even be like harvesting actual fruit or vegetables or something from a garden or something. New sprouts, 2 new sprouts. There it goes, 6 of Swords, 66. Okay, 66 is significant. All right. Yeah, so you've got a new idea. There's about to be news about how you're about to move forward with something, okay? Or you've got a new idea about how you're about to move forward with something. You're learning how to move forward towards this victory, and that's beautiful. I love that. I really do. These birds are significant. Like birds in the skies flying like that could be significant. Geese could be significant, like flying in a V triangle or something like that, or ducks or whatever. It's 9 of Cups for Pisces. Something about decisive action. As soon as I say that, the Queen of Swords comes out. That she's okay. Let me tell you. Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody you've decided. It's like you're sure about something, about it in a which way. Okay. You've gone through some type of cycle. It could have been karmic. It could have just been a regular cycle, whatever it is. But karmic just means learning. Okay. But yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords is really giving that you've learned how to approach what you want. Okay. Like, it took you a while with that Capricorn energy. It took you a good while, okay? And that depends. Everybody's on different timelines. However long a good while is for you, because someone could even see a year as a good while. You feel me? If they feel like time is moving slow. You've gotten clarity in your mind. There could have been a whole lot of noise before. Okay, could have been a whole lot of noise. You could have been praying, wishing, hoping for things to become smoother or for clarity to come to you about this circumstance or this situation. Okay, with this star, or you had to heal your mind and heal some type of mindset or some type of conditioned way of being or living or treating something. Oh, the Six of Swords. You've been moving forward. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, the fact that it's taking this long to clarify this Six of Swords, you've been moving for a while. Okay, figuring out this mental process for a while. Exactly. Two of Pentacles. Okay, juggling, balancing, figuring out how to get to it, how to procure it. Okay, sweaters are significant. It could have seen a lot of moves that you did make could have come across, or they were just unorthodox. You had to do something your own way. Okay, everybody can't do everything the same way. They just how it is. So you got to find your way, and it looked like you've been finding your way. Okay, finding your way and getting out of your own way. Eight of Swords. Finishing with the Ace of Cups, boy. You found your own way, which comes from your heart, which comes from your soul, which comes from your center, your compass. Okay, I just picked these up by accident, but yeah, for someone, in order for you to like get out of your own way or maybe heal or something like that, you had to, you got self-care, you found some renewal, and you got some help from your spirit guides. Okay, helping whether learning lessons, idealism, observing certain things. The teacher, everything is a teacher if you are in the mind of a student. When you are in the mind of a student, everything's your teacher. Whether inanimate, whether or not it's a human, whether or not it's an animal, whether or not it's a TV show. Learning is everywhere. Ooh, too much. Can you tell me more for Pisces, Sphere? Oh yeah, now you're on your way. Two of Wands and the Death card. Yeah, there's a new beginning. Major Scorpio energy. Clarify this Death card. Oh, it's the end of you going juggling. It's the end of you juggling. That's why it's a win-win. Like when you finally figure out what you want and you like get settled on it, the process of figuring out be crazy hell. It'd be crazy hell, boy. It'd be wild. Okay, you be feeling stuck and all types of stuff, but now your energy is focused, and you got to go through it to get through it. Okay, so now that you're done juggling and you know what you want and you have decided which way you are going to go, there is a beginning, a passion, okay, a passion and a motivation to move that way. Okay, yeah. Now you're moving faster, you're thinking faster, you're thinking along the lines, okay? You're thinking along the lines. Like it's in the area, okay? It's almost like when somebody says, give me a ballpark or something. You're in the ballpark, okay? Everything may not be just yet figured out. Maybe it can be for you, okay? But you're in the ballpark of something, okay? You're very close. Closer than you were, okay? Yeah, with the Tower and the Page of Cups, that's that naivete. Seven of Wands, that was the blocking yourself and creating chaos and, misfortune or just, frustration or different things like that, because you just had to figure out which way you were going. But the universe is one of those things that when you set your mind, your heart, and your soul and all three agree and are in alignment, and you're in alignment with the universe, you'll get taken to the road that leads there. The path will open up. Other paths will close once you're sure. Other paths will close. The one forward will be open. What about this Ace of Wands here? Yep, there it goes, Seven of Cups. Yep. Because when you got a whole lot of just energy, a whole lot of creativity, just a whole lot of power, it'd be harder for you to know which way to go. Nine of Swords. You be stressed out. You blessed. You are blessed with so many gifts and so many things that you can do, but you can't do all of them at once at a certain point in life. And so that shit will stress you the hell out. Like, I want to do this, and I want to do this, and that, and I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. But, okay. But then when you find that one thing that allows you to do something and then opens up the path to the other things that sets you up for good, yeah, be like that. Be like that. Anything else, Spirit? Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Yeah, because there's somebody you could be getting tired or have gotten tired of doing or creating something working for someone else. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Six of Swords, and you know that you're meant to be doing something else. You know that you're meant to be a creator. You know that you're meant to be a influencer, or you know that you're meant to be a business owner or CEO or something like that. You know you're meant to make something of your own, okay? And somebody, you're moving in the way that will lead you towards that. Creating extra streams of revenue and solid income for yourself. And all that is connected to you. I was gonna say anything else? Ooh. Six of Pentacles, okay? Six of Pentacles on the Star. Now you're giving such beautiful energy, and also you'll be receiving beautiful energy. Y'all, excuse me. Hold on, I need to drink some water. I don't know what that was, but it literally felt like my throat had closed up. Yeah, there's something that can't be talked about. Ooh. Yeah, there's some that can't be talked about, but it's okay. All right, Six of Pentacles. You could be feeling like you got to be quiet about your moves. Y'all, I feel this in my throat chakra. Throat just got dry as hell. Yeah. All right. Is that my sign to leave this reading here, Spirit? Okay. That's my sign to leave this reading here. All right. We ain't going to dig too deep, but good things on the horizon is what I'll leave it at. All right. Keep going the path. Keep, walking your line, figuring out what you want to do. See, my throat just opened up as soon as I stepped away from it. Yeah. I don't want to spoil it. Now, how it be, Spirit don't want me to spoil it. It be like that. All right. So, let me know, how this message resonated. All right. Sending you nothing but love. Wishing you nothing but inner peace and wholeness. I'll catch you later. All right. Peace.